In a bustling city, a wealthy merchant named Rohan lived in a grand house filled with gold, silk, and treasures from distant lands. But despite his riches, he was deeply unhappy. He always feared losing his wealth, envied those who had more, and felt restless no matter how much he acquired. One day, he heard of Gautam Buddha, a wise teacher who could show people the path to happiness. Desperate for peace, he traveled to a monastery deep in the forest, where Buddha sat under a large tree, meditating. Rohan, "Oh, enlightened one, I have everything, wealth, status, success, but I am not happy. I live in fear and dissatisfaction. Please, tell me how to find true happiness." Buddha smiled and gestured toward a young monk holding a cup of water. "Buddha, look at this cup. If it is already full, can you pour more water into it?" Rohan, "No, master. If it is full, any more water will spill over." Buddha, "That is your mind, my child. It is full of desires, fears, and attachments. How can true happiness enter when there is no space for it?" Rohan looked down, realizing the weight he carried in his heart. Buddha picked up a handful of sand and let it slip through his fingers. Buddha, "The tighter you grasp sand, the faster it slips away. The same is true for happiness. If you chase it through wealth and status, it will always escape you." Rohan watched the sand fall, deep in thought. Buddha, "Happiness is not found in possessing more, but in needing less. When you let go of unnecessary attachments, you create space for peace." Rohan bowed deeply, his heart lighter than ever. Rohan, "I see now, master. I have been filling my life with things, hoping they would bring happiness. But true happiness comes from within, not from possessions." Buddha smiled. Buddha, "Go, my child, and live with contentment. True wealth is a peaceful mind." Rohan left with a newfound sense of peace, no longer weighed down by endless desires. As he walked away, he felt lighter, as if he had finally let go of an invisible burden. Conclusion: this story teaches a timeless lesson. Happiness is not in acquiring more, but in desiring less. When we let go of unnecessary attachments, we create space for true joy.